started. The way of class setup today is we have our 3 circuits, strength, cardio, and core. We will be doing 3 exercises per circuit, with the timing being 1 round for the entire circuit, 4 sets per exercise. That first set is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Second set is 25 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. Third is 30 and 20, and then that final one is 35, 25. So as you can see, we are increasing that work and rest time by 5 seconds until we get up to a minute total. But besides that, let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. Arms coming up and down. We're stretching out our shoulders. Trying to get that full range of motion. And then go ahead, and then we're going to swing it left to right, nice and wide. Squeezing those shoulder blades back. Go ahead, step those feet outside of those hips, because we're going to be coming straight down into that hamstring stretch in 3, 2, 1. Come down, reach the toes, keep those legs straight. Feel the pull in the back of your hamstrings. Go ahead, bend those legs down into a deep squat, hands up into a prayer, elbows pushing those knees out. Opening up those hips. Go ahead, bring your arms straight overhead. Stand back up. We're coming straight back down to repeat. Legs nice and straight. Feel that pull. Go ahead, bend it down nice and low. Push those knees out. And then go ahead, hands overhead. Stand on up. Back down one last time. Stretch out the hamstrings. Bring it down, nice and low. Hands in like a prayer. Elbows pushing those knees out. 3, 2, 1. Arms overhead. Stand back up. Next, we're going to place our hands down on the ground. Jump back into that high plank. Lower those hips down to the ground, upward dog. Press the hips back up. Step that right foot forward into a hip flexor. And then step it back, switching legs, left foot forward. Step it back, jump those feet in to stand back up and repeat. Hands back down, feet back, hips to the ground. They're up. You're stepping that right foot forward. And then the left. Go ahead, bring the feet back in one last time. Hands down, jump it back, lower those hips down, and then bring that right foot forward, and then the left. Bring it all back, stand up. That is our warm-up. I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate our 3 strength exercises. We'll be starting on the ground, chest on the floor. Your hands are up at that 90-degree angle. You're raising your head and shoulders off the ground. Rotating to the left, rotating to the right until that elbow is right close to that side. Bringing it back, hands down by your chest, elbows tucked in, pressing it up, and then slowly lowering down, keeping your back nice and straight into that hands-off tricep push-up, and then back up into that rotation. Then we will be standing up, and we will be doing a reverse lunge pulse. Step it a little bit closer to a narrow lunge pulse, and then switching legs. Always stopping till right before that back leg touches the ground, making sure that front knee is behind the toe, not over. I want that back nice and straight. And then our third and final strength movement. We will be doing push-up jacks in that high plank position. You're jumping the hands and feet wide, coming down into a push-up, and then bringing it back. If you need to, you can modify that and do it on your knees. Okay, but we're getting started on the ground. Chest on the floor, legs extended, hands are coming up, 90-degree angles. How your arms should be bent. You're squeezing those shoulder blades back together as you rotate. We're getting started. Remember, 1 round, 4 sets per exercise, starting with that 20 seconds of work in 3, 2, 1. We're up. Rotate it to the left so your elbow touches the side, then to the right, hands down to the chest. Keep those elbows tucked by that side. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Nice and short. We're starting back. 3, 2, 1. Head and shoulders off the ground. Slowly lower down. Keep your back straight. Don't let the hips cave down. Really focus on that down motion. Go ahead and rest. We only have 2 sets left. 30-second set coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're up. Rotate to the left. Rotate to the right. Keep those shoulder blades squeezed back. You're in that push-up. You're coming down, elbows staying next to your side. Don't let them flare out. I want you working your triceps. Go ahead and rest. We have 1 final set. The last time we are doing this exercise. 10 seconds. We are in position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Rotate. The longest time we're going to do today. 35 seconds. That's it. Five seconds, get that last rep in. Go ahead, stand on up. We have the reverse lunge pulse. So you're stepping back, little pulse, stepping it halfway, narrow lunge, and then you're switching. Always doing that extra pulse, keeping that back nice and straight. We're getting started. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back, pulse, half step forward, then bring it back. Then switch legs. We have 5 seconds. Go ahead and rest. Nice quick 10-second break. We're back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Make sure your knees are not caving in. Push it out. Try not to let that front knee cross over your toe. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. 2 sets left for this exercise. Stepping it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Keep that back Nice and tall, nice and straight. I don't want you hunching over. Keep that pulse going. We have 10 seconds. You can do it. Last rep. Go ahead and rest. We're already at our final set for this exercise. Whew. 35 seconds of work. We are getting started. 10 seconds. Keep those shoulder blades back, nice and straight. 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Little pulse. And a half step forward. Another pulse. And then stand back up to switch legs. Don't let that back knee touch the ground. Stop right before then. We got less than 10 seconds. You can fit one more rep in. I know you can. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. We are bringing it down to the ground. Push up jacks. Starting in that high plank, you're going to jump both your hands and your feet out. Try and land in that push-up, but if you can't, you can jump them out or step them out and then come down into that push-up. 3, 2, 1. Jump it out. Wide push-up and then jump hands and feet back together. If you need to, you can step them out one at a time, or you can be on your knees and do the push-up jacks. Go ahead and rest. If you are on your knees or even in that high plank, I don't want to see that butt in the air. Nice and straight. We're getting started in 3, 2, 1. Got some plyometrics with this. Really push. Challenge yourself to at least attempt one of them before you modify it. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. We got 2 sets before that long break. Whew. We are back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump it out. Try not to let that back cave either. Guys are doing great. We got 15 seconds. Five more. Fit one more rep. One more. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Remember to get some water whenever you need to. Don't feel like you have to wait for that 60-second break. We got 10 seconds. Our final set. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees up. Jump it out. Don't let those elbows flare out too much. Yeah, 15 seconds. You guys are doing awesome. Keep it up. 5 seconds, last rep. One more, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Whew. That was some shoulder work, all right. We got cardio up next. You guys grab some water while I demonstrate our 3 cardio movements. We're starting feet close, coming down into that narrow squat, jumping up into a vertical, landing in that squat, and then hands out wide into that star jump. Your feet should always be staying pretty narrow, almost shoulder width, if not a little bit closer together. Second exercise we have will be an inchworm. So you're standing up, walking your hands out to that high plank position, and you're doing 4 wide climbers. So that foot should be on the outside of that hand. You're gonna do 2 on each side, and then walk it back in to repeat. And then our third, final exercise, we have a broad jump. Jumping nice and long, landing in that squat, feet flat, not on the toes, bringing it down, bear crawling it back, 6 steps, stand back up, and repeat. If you're landing on your toes, you are jumping too far, but we're gonna get started standing up, feet a little bit closer than hip width apart. We have that vertical to that star jump. You're always landing in that squat. Go ahead, get in position. Woo. We are getting started. 20 seconds of work. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and start. Down, jumping it up, bringing the hands and feet out wide for that star jump. If this is too much jumping, 2, 1, go ahead and rest. If it's too much jumping, come up into that calf raise. 3, 2, 1, back down, straight up in the air, and out to the side. Like I said, if it's too much, you're coming down, coming up on the toes, landing back into a squat, and then just doing a step jack. That will be our low impact version. Go ahead and rest. As always, when you're in that squat, don't let the knees cave. Push them out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Remember that work time is increasing, so pace yourself that you're moving the entire time. 10 seconds. Go ahead and rest. We already have our final circuit or set. Whew. 35 seconds. Catch your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Pace yourself. There's no right pace. It's just whatever keeps you moving. The remaining 20 seconds. We got 5 seconds left. Go ahead and rest. Oh, my Lanta. We are standing up. Inchworm to 4 wide climbers. That is 2 on each leg. We got less than 10. Stand on up in position. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Walk it out to that high plank. Bring those feet outside of the hands. 2 hops on each leg for a total of 4. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Keep that butt down. Dump those feet nice and wide. Five seconds. Give me one more. Go ahead and rest. 2 sets left. We are back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. 30 seconds. You can do it. Stay strong. We only have 10 seconds left. Go ahead and rest. We have one final set. Woo. 35 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Forward climbers, nice and wide. Bring it back in. $15 seconds to go. More than halfway done. The last time we are doing this exercise. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Woo. We are standing up. We have that broad jump to the bear crawl back. Total body. Stand on up. We got 7 seconds. I want to see a nice long jump. In 3, 2, 1. We're jumping, landing flat in that squat, coming down, bear position, crawl it back. 6 small steps, and you're back to that jump. Go ahead and rest when you were standing up. 3, 2, 1. Jump it forward. Make sure you alternate hand and opposite foot in those bear crawls. Five seconds left. Go ahead and rest. Woo. 2 sets left. Stand on up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're jumping. Keep that those hips down as you're in that bear crawl. We got 10 seconds. Don't stop just yet. Go ahead and rest. Woo. We got 1 more set. 10 seconds. Final time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump it long. Hand down. The final time, 15 seconds. You get a nice long 60 seconds. You gotta earn it. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Whew. Grab some water, towel off, take those nice deep breaths. I'm going to demonstrate our core circuit. We will be laying on our backs, legs up in the air. You're coming up, bringing your hands to the outside of each foot for a twist, and then dropping it down to a leg drop, back up into the twist. Repeating that. Then we're staying on our backs, legs bent, feet in the air. You're dropping those down for a toe tap, bringing it up, lifting your head and shoulders off the ground to tap the heels. And then our third and final exercise, staying on our backs, arms and legs extended, keeping those ligaments straight. We're gonna sit up, bringing your hands and opposite foot together for cross body V up. But go ahead and lay on your back, bring those legs straight up in the air. You're starting with those toe twists, putting your hands to the outside of that opposite foot. And then once you do one on each side, you're lowering those legs down, keeping that lower back, pelvic tilt flat on the ground the entire time. We are getting started. Legs up in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and start. Only lower down as far as you can while keeping that lower back nice and flat. 2, 1, go ahead and rest. Legs up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure when you do those twists, your head and shoulder blade are coming off the ground. Two, 1, go ahead and rest. We got 2 more sets of these. Woo. 30-second set in 4, 3, 2, 1. We're starting. Bring that shoulder blade off the ground. Keep the lower back nice and flat. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. We have 1 final set. Really focus on that breathing. Deep inhales through the nose. Deep exhales out through the mouth. Final set in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend that arm. Bring the shoulder blade off the ground. And then lower the legs nice and straight. 20 seconds left. Five seconds. Go ahead and rest. We're staying on our backs. We're gonna bend those legs, have those feet up, drop them down, keep that lower back flat for that toe tap. Raise them back up and then lift your head and shoulders off the ground for that heel tap. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, toes tap, then lift it up. Head and shoulders come off, tapping the heels. Keep that pelvic tilt. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. 3, 2, 1. Drop the toes back down. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. We have 2 more sets. Feet up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower those toes down. Feel your core working the entire time. Resist letting that back arch. 3 seconds. Go ahead and rest. We have 1 more set of these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Doing great. Final time we're doing this exercise, and then we're going to be down to our last exercise of the workout. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Extend those legs out. Arms overhead. We have cross body V-ups. So you're going to sit up, bringing that hand to opposite foot, keeping both of them nice and straight. We're getting started. Final exercise, 4 sets in 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Keep those arms and legs nice and straight. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Nice and short because we're back in 4, 3, 2, 1. Five seconds. Go ahead and rest. We only have 1.5 minutes left of class. 2 sets, and then we are done. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit on up. Arms and legs nice and straight. Five seconds left. Go ahead and rest. One final time. 35 seconds. All we have left. Catch your breath. Arms overhead, legs extended, sitting up in 3, 2, 1. "35 seconds. You and the finish line. Keep it moving. 10 seconds. All we have left. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Woo. Grab some water, towel off, catch your breath if you need to. I will most likely run out of time. So what I'm gonna do, as always, I will cancel out of this session, log back into the same exact link if you want a few more minutes to stretch and cool down. If you can't stay, not a problem. I hope you enjoyed. Otherwise, I'm gonna cancel out, log right back into this one. You guys do the same and we'll get into some stretching.